Hello guys, welcome to SQL tutorial. This is chapter 3, how to install SQL Server. So if you don't have a SQL Server license, then you can download a trial version. For downloading a trial version, go to Google and type Windows SQL Server download. The first link which you will get is the Microsoft link. Click on that link, and then if you scroll down below, then you will see two options, the developer option and the Express Edition option. I will download the developer version. So on clicking the developer option, you will see like the file is getting downloaded. This is just the SQL Server download. You also have to install the SQL Server Management Studio, using which you will connect to the database and you will query the database. For downloading the SQL Server Management Studio, go to Google and type SSMS download. So once you click on that SSMS download, the first link which you get is the download link of SQL Server Management Studio. So if you scroll down little, then you will see the download link. Click on that download link. Now you see that it is getting downloaded. After the download of SQL Server is complete, click on the exe file to start installing the SQL Server. So on clicking on that file, it will do some initial loading and then it will get this screen. So you have different kind of installation type. You have basic and you have custom. In custom, you can select the individual feature, and in basic, it will install the basic feature. So I don't want to install lot of things, so I will just select the basic features and the default features. So once I click, then it will ask for a license and it will ask for a path. I will click next. I will accept the license and I will click on next. So now it will start downloading the package. The download package may be of like 1.5 GB. So it will take some time to download the entire package. So it may take up to 1 hour depending upon your internet speed. Once it is downloaded, it will also install on its own. When the SQL Server installation is complete, SQL Server Management Studio package which you have downloaded earlier, so you have to install that. So once you install that, your trial SQL Server installation is complete. Now I will show you how to install a licensed version of SQL Server. So the licensed version of SQL Server will look like this. So click on setup.exe. First it will initialize the setup. So then you will see this window. Then click on the installation link. Then you will see the new SQL Server standalone installation, add features to an existing installation. Click on that. Then it will open a new window. In this new window, it will show all the steps of installation. So the first step is to specify whether you are going to use a license key or you are going to do the evaluation. Next, it will ask you to accept the license terms. Just click on checkbox and click on next. Then it will ask whether you want to check for Microsoft updates. So I don't want to check for any updates. I will just skip this step. I will click on next. So the product update step will be skipped, and the next it will go to install setup files. So since I have all the setup files, I don't need to download anything or extract anything. So all those steps will be skipped and it will go to the next step. So now it will show me the installation rules. So as you see, everything has passed. So the Windows firewall is showing a warning. You can ignore. Just click on the next button. Now it will give you three options. In the first option, you will select the features which you want to install, and in the last option, you will be installing all the features with its defaults. So you should not select all the features because it takes up your memory and nobody needs all the features. It will be better to select the first option where you will select the features to install. So I will select the first option and click on next button. So here you will see all the features which are there in this installation. So I will select the features which I need. I don't need analysis service or reporting service. So I will just select the client tool connectivity and the management studio tool so that I can connect to the SQL Server using an UI using the management studio. This selection of these management tools is very important. Then only you will be able to connect to SQL Server using a SQL Server Management Studio. Once I select all the features, I will click on next. Will wait for some time, and then now it will ask for an instance. So by default an instance is already there, but you can add your own instance. You can add your name or you can add anything you want. I will keep the default instance and I will click on next. Next is the account under which your different services of SQL Server will run. This setting you can configure anytime. All these services will be there in services.msc, so you can configure this every time. So I will leave this as default for now. And there is also a collation. Collation is a very important feature. Right now we will just keep it as default and we will go to this feature later. So I will click on next. Next it is showing me the authentication mode, data directories and file stream. So the data directories is the part where your different databases will be stored. So you can choose where your user database will store, or the temp database will be stored, or your backup database will be stored. If you have a less space in the C drive, then you can select the D drive so that all your databases, temp databases and backup database are stored in D drive, so that the space in C drive is used by other softwares. You have to enable this file stream if you're going to store documents or images in your database. Otherwise you can ignore this feature and click on next. Here we have two authentication mode. One is Windows authentication mode and one is mixed authentication mode. In mixed authentication mode, you will have both SQL Server authentication as well as Windows authentication. I will select mixed authentication mode as I will be doing both kind of authentication while connecting to the databases. When you click on mixed mode, it will ask you for the password. So this is the system admin account. This is a master account. You should not forget this password. This is the password which you will use to log in into the database or for recovery or for back. Once I enter the password, for Windows authentication, I will add my current login as user. You can also add any other Windows user using the add account. I have just added myself and I will click on next. It will show the summary of all the features I have selected. You can verify once again like whether all the features are proper. So once you verify, you click on next. So now it will start installing. As you see, it has started installing. The installation will take around 5 to 10 minutes. Just wait for 10 minutes. So this is how the screen will look after the installation is complete. So as you see, I have a tick mark against all the features and it shows the status has succeeded. This means that all the features have been installed. If you get the cross button or the wrong button in any of the features, it means that that feature is not installed. In that case, you have to check the error log and you have to fix that issue. You have to install that feature again. Since I did not get any errors, my installation is complete, so I will just close this. That's it in this video. In this video, we have learned how to install SQL Server. In the next video, we will see how to connect to SQL Server. What are the different ways to connect to SQL Server? I will teach you more than 5 ways on how to connect to SQL Server. That's it in this video. Keep watching for more such videos. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then please like, share and comment. And don't forget to subscribe my channel.